And the stuff that people have said, I want to tell you a long time ago, that your friend ain't your friend and she don't want you in this space with her. She don't want to share this spot with you.
I'm sorry.
I need a minute.
Coming up on the Real Housewives of Atlanta after show.
The fact that you have minimized my feelings to be about the show is really unfortunate because it's not about the show for me.
This is a lot, Shamea, please.
Do you think that Porsha wanted her on this platform?
Sounds like Ralph is trying to get her removed from the case, and he's trying to claim being rightful owner to Sidora LLC.
I'm not ready to let you go.
I just want to move on. I really do, because this is draining.
You're not ready to date?
Until I let go of this, I'm not really all 100% available. And I don't know how that was for you. The Real Housewives of Atlanta after show starts now.
When I sat down and talked to Shamea, she was hurt, but she seemed just very confused by her friendship with Porsha, which I didn't realize that, like, for me, it's like all I see is what they show. On social media, it looks like they're great. This is the first time I've really seen any kind of turmoil between Porsha and Shamea, like in the circle.
I just wanted to really get into the nitty-gritty of what was happening.
The fact that you have minimized my feelings to be about the show is really unfortunate because it's not about the show for me.
This is a lot, Shamea, please. Please stop. The worst thing I wanted to happen was now my friend is coming into the group, which I wanted to celebrate.
Absolutely.
Is that now me and her being pent
Against each other.
And I would have thought the same thing.
That's what I was really fighting for at that point.
I would have
You know
thought the
what I'm
same thing if I was you.
She may feel that this is kind of like a lopsided friendship.
Wow. Oh, these new girls may be saying this, but never my
Right.
best friend.
Right.
As far as Porsha not being a good friend to me, that is the stuff that Angela, Brit, Drew, all of these ladies that in their own way and own time have come to me and said, hey, you always supporting her, you always speaking up for her, she don't do the same for you, yada, 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 yada. But I never gave them anything. So the fact that she opened that up for them to judge and evaluate and dictate our friendship and what it was and what it was not, that's on her.
I feel like this goes back to when they were younger.
Right.
I don't feel like these are new issues. And now they're coming up as they've gotten older, as the dynamic of the friendship has changed. One of the things that I pointed out to her was, because she was saying all the things that she's done for Porsha, how she's been a friend to her, is I don't believe that you can tell other people how to friend you back.
Yeah.
If you're a giver, be a giver. People love to receive from a giver.
But
It
you
is just your
also have to
choice.
tell people how you want or show people how you wish to be treated.
Absolutely.
You know?
I've been supporting you and everything, Porsha, from singing your song on my Instagram to playing it to asking DJs and everybody to play it. Even at the games, I would sing the anthem. I would like, okay, well, come sing it with me. Like anything you want, what your dream is, now it's mine. I want you to win, just like I want to win.
Now, what you're willing to do,
Right.
you got to just do that from your heart, and this is the kind of person you are. But you can't hold somebody after all these years accountable. If this is who they are, and this is how they friend, and this is the friend you choose to have, then that is your choice. On Porsha's end, Porsha gives me the feeling that she doesn't realize
It's a
that she's
problem.
doing anything wrong.
You know what's crazy? Like even now, I guess the world is picking up on the division and just like the fact that we're not really speaking.
Yeah.
I've gotten so many DMs and messages, and even to those, I still give grace because it's hurtful.
I'm sorry.
And the stuff that people have said, I want to tell you a long time ago, that your friend ain't your friend and she don't want you in this space with her. She don't want to share this spot with you. I told you the other day, I said, Porsha, I wish we could be the way we are off camera, on camera. And you know what you said? They would have to pay me more money for that.
Shamea.
Why can't we be that way?
I'm sorry.
I need a minute.
I really hate that for her.
Since you've been friends with both of them, do you think that Porsha wanted her on this platform? Do you think Porsha was like, this is mine?
I honestly don't know, but Porsha's never told me that she didn't want Shamea on this platform. Now, I'm not negating Shamea's feelings. All I know is Porsha's never told me, I don't want Shamea over here, I don't like her being over here, any of those things.
You know what? I'm about to throw Porsha a bone here. I think Shamea's playing the long game. I'm sorry.
What does that mean?
Well,
I think that Shamea wanted to be on this platform. and her friend was on this platform. And so Shamea was willing to put up with what Porsha was offering or issuing out on the friend side to get what she wanted. I don't take Shamea to be one you can walk over.
No.
I don't take her to be one who can be manipulated. I take her to be very calculated. Her friend got on this platform, and Porsha invited her on this platform with her. And then she coveted it.
You okay?
Yeah.
I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry.
Even I didn't want to do this for the longest time because I was like, you know what, I was being respectful
Can I
of
tell
the
you
fact
something?
that this is her space, you know. I just wanted it to be okay, like, you know, this is your thing. I don't need this. I'm happy with the life I'm living off camera, you know. But I thought doing
but
this that we
share
could
that
be,
life.
but I thought we could be like, we could show people like how great our friendship is.
Hey, I hate to tell you, even when we had that conversation the other day, and it's like, I think you said to me, you were like, if I don't have to do this show again, you know, so she can be comfortable, let me tell you something. This is your authentic life. You have a purpose. Giving your all about Shiloh, giving your all about your marriage, giving your all about your businesses, giving your all about what your life looks like with IVF, like you're giving people Shamea. You are that mother girl. Imagine being in a competition with somebody you don't even know you're competing with. Sorry, guys. I had to do a little power speech. I might as well have a little touch up. Can I have a little touch up while I can? Woo! Now coming to the stage, Shamea! Mrs. Shamea Morton!
Ralph is trying to get my attorney recused, and that's a serious turn of events because I have one of the best attorneys in Atlanta. Like, everyone knows that. And so the levels and heights that he'll go to not, like, wrap this up.
Sounds like Ralph is trying to get her removed from the case, and he's trying to claim being rightful owner to Sidora LLC.
That's crazy to me. It's just unimaginable,
Well, that's
you know?
telling.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't
That
want a
is
divorce.
telling.
No, he wants to win. You
Oh,
know
okay.
Ralph.
I was like, he's not ready to let you go.
I don't even know if it has anything to do with me. Ralph cares about how people perceive him. And so when he makes mistakes, he won't just say, I'm sorry.
What's
he
the sign again?
Aquarius.
Yeah.
Right? Right.
Continue.
So getting my attorney recused is just like, really? I've given all this money, and now I'm in a position where I don't even know what will happen. Like, what happens when an attorney is recused? So I just haven't been in the best of places. So my mom comes to get the kids, and we're having a conversation because she's watching everything.
Yeah.
I feel the kids are out of control. I spend most of my time all day yelling, stop doing this, you can't do that.
Yeah.
They're not even listening to me anymore. The courts didn't take the kids' minds into consideration.
It's obviously my first priority is to protect them, make sure
of
they're good, and I
course,
feel like I'm doing a good
course.
job checking in. She's like, no, like they're not the grandkids that I know them to be. And that just like broke me down to another level. Because as a mom, when you think you're doing great and you think you know what's going on with your kids, and then for my mom just to see it so clearly, and I completely missed it, I was just like, that's the worst thing I ever wanted, is that this is now affecting them negatively. When all I've tried to do is show up for them.
And protect them.
And protect them. So we had to unpack all of that, which was not easy emotionally. Like mentally. And that's the stuff that I've been carrying, you know, and still trying to show up.
Yeah, on top of working and trying to keep everything going.
Are your kids hopeful? Like, do they still feel like,
So the interesting thing is, in our court order, the judge literally put in the order we can't talk about it with them.
I don't think, you think that's okay?
I would never understand this order, but like this is what happens when you put your marriage in the hands of the judge and the courts. It's
How
like,
old is Josiah now, Drew?
he just made 14.
Wow, because he's the oldest, and I feel like he would maybe have
Understood.
more questions than the younger kids.
So Josiah, you know, he is a very reserved kid. He's super bright, honor roll, gifted, accelerated, straight A's. So for him, he's like academics. If you know his biological dad, you would see like they're twins. Just very chill, everything's good, everything's cool. And I ask him, yeah, I'm fine. So I don't know if he's holding it in and not discussing it and being open, or if he's just really like, oblivious and just like they'll figure it out, or he's
Well, I think
oblivious.
if you're
or,
good, he's good.
Yeah.
And that's
If
the
you
thing.
break down, then I think it
Yes,
would be a different situation.
A little worried. And so I do try to just
Yeah.
stay strong
Yeah.
for them. Try not to let them see me have my moments and breakdowns and tears. Like I just try to keep everything upbeat for them. And Makai is online. So he's come and said, well, what is this article? Or I read this. And my response is like, don't believe everything you read on the internet. You know, that's the best I can do because of the court order. In a perfect world, I would love for Ralph and I to sit down as a united
talk to
front
them.
and have this conversation, but we can't agree.
What was the reasoning behind you can't tell your kids?
I don't understand. It was just in the order, and I guess until we have things figured out, because they say when you go before kids, you want to come to them with a plan, because they just want to know, are we safe? Where are we going to live? How's this going to work? And you don't have those, we don't have those answers yet. We don't know for ourselves, so how can you, communicate that to the kids? And I think maybe that is the reason.
They just want to keep that separate.
Right.
You're not ready to date?
I mean, I just feel like when you get to know someone for 10 years, it's like if I can't trust the man that I really was my best friend.
Said I told you I should have come and given you a massage.
What was the reply? I was like, man, I'm a guy.
She said, well, now I know for next time.
Yeah, to the no.
How can I trust anybody? So everyone I'm looking at with the side eye, and I just don't feel like I'm in the healthiest of places to even date someone.
That's real.
You know what I mean? Like
That's
until
real.
I let go of this, I'm not really all 100% available to want to go down that road with someone. Like, you're going to have a lot to prove. After 2, 3, 4, 5 years, I'm still going to look at you like, really? And I don't know how that was for you, but I just feel like...
I took a beat.
Yeah.
I definitely took a beat.
And I'm not even
and I
ready
went
to take
inward
a beat.
and just kind of really threw myself into my career. I threw myself into the acting. I was like, literally all I did was work for the first year after my second divorce. For you, I will say, take your time, but be open.
Yeah.
Two things could be correct at the same time. Take your time, but be open. Don't close yourself down, because you never know what God has for you.
I've gone out on dates, of course, but a real commitment, absolutely not. That wouldn't even be fair to what I have going on. And just like you, I've did 5 movies this year. How did I do that? 2 at the same time. 2 at the same time. And then a whole album. So it's like I really haven't had even that time to get to know anyone on that level.
Do you scratch the itch?
But she can scratch that herself, child.
I do. I have a Rose. I sang it in the song.
Come on, Rose. You have the upgraded one yet?
There's an upgraded one?
Well, there's one with an attachment on it, but anyway. I still just figured out the regular one.
Send me the link, honey. Send me the link.
I think you just work out the one you have. It was a lot.
Oh, I'll work it out. I charge it up, work it on out, charge it back up.
I thought I was ready for the next level, but I wasn't.